Good morning. I decided to venture out. It's decidedly cooler than it has been the past couple of days, but still nice enough to do some cards. So I'm going to pull cards to talk through the energy for the full moon in Sagittarius, which is on the 31st, and for June. So I'm going to split the deck down and we're going to see what comes out. Had to say goodbye to Milo this morning. He's in the video earlier. He's the little chihuahua. His owner is going to be going away for a few weeks, and he's going to go off and stay with friends. So, and he's going to have a very, 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 very good time. I suspect he's going to be twice the size. Right, I'm just going to use that for a second. Just trying to anchor down stuff. Right, let's see what's coming up. June and full moon, Sagittarius. Oh, I didn't say. I'll show you the deck. We're using the Me Name Tarot. So, doing a bit of tarot. Going for the easy option. If you are new to tarot, great deck, really easy to use. It gives you a basis as to what's going on and makes it a lot easier to understand. Don't get me wrong, I know some of the cards, but there's some others that when they don't come out so often you kind of forget what they mean, so it's just useful to go back and be able to see what the outcome is. So let's see. Again, not doing this the normal way. I'm using my pendulum to see what we're gonna get. So again, what's coming up? Full moon Sagittarius and for June. Hopefully the cards are also going to give me an order in which these are going to run. I'm going to see overnight that things have kicked off slightly. Thanks to the normal egotistical maniacs. We'll see what comes up. Right. How many cards? Right. That gives us a good reading. Right. We're working our way down. Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's see what goes on here. Put those away. Okay. Order? Yeah, okay. So, let's find the anchor card. Just the one? Yeah, okay, so that one's there. Second card. Okay, so those two go there. Okay. Fourth card. Okay, and that has to be outcome. Thank you very much. Okay. Didn't take too long to do. I've got to remember where I put the pouch for that. Go with us. I'll leave it there so you can see it for a change. Okay, let's see where we're going with this. So let's just ooh. Wow. Well, out of 5 cards we have 3 major arcanas, which is quite interesting. Right, okay, so the first card at the moment, 4 of Swords. Stability, form, control, foundations to rest on. Take time out and the answer will come. Rest, ease, restoration, respite, recharge, and reflection, abundance. It can mean something else, as the picture implies. A tomb in a church. Libra air. What I get is changes in the air. That what is going on at the moment is going to have to come to an end. It's a time where it's going to stop and we're going to have to reflect on what's actually happened. So that's that one for now. The next card, Two of Cups, Water, Cancer, which is quite interesting because obviously Cancer starts at the end of June. So balance, choice, duality, settled energy, open your heart and receive love from others. Balance, attraction, partnership, harmony, mirth, equality, balance, connection. So again, this is, I think, where at the moment we've still got this kind of like warlike energy, or you know, a time where we can't see the wood from the trees. Hopefully that this is indicating that we're going to start getting back to that balance that we've been missing for the past couple of years, that people are going to have to step up and start talking to each other, communicating, finding the middle ground to get back to a more peaceful existence, and also to take on others' points of view. Okay, and possibly what I will say is with that, as it's Cancer, Cancer starts around the 21st, 22nd June, so I would say that this is energy that will start coming in, hopefully be in action by the time Cancer season starts. So the next card we got is the Star. Friggin' hell, can I get my fingers in the right place? So the Star, success and opportunity, all your dreams are coming true, opportunities, renewal, faith, hope, healing, rejuvenation, unexpected health. It's air, it's in Aquarius. At the moment we've got Pluto in Aquarius, which is obviously bringing up the dark sides and everything else. So hopefully again it's a case of this is the clearing that we need to move on to other things. So let me just turn it that way for a second. Let's see if I get my thumb in the right place. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Right, so success, opportunity, truth and fairness, rebirth. I think that this is going to be a case of people are going to have to work with others, and they're going to have to be truthful about what's really been going on, because there's a lot of cloak and dagger information that isn't true. Again, if you are watching news media, just check out who owns what. Also check out other sources, because you probably will see a different side. So hopefully, and also with it being 8, which is a Tesla number, Fibonacci number, hopefully it means that it's the start of a new beginning for us. I'm going to put that one, just put that one that way, just so that we don't get into trouble. Okay. The Hermit. Earth, Virgo. Wisdom sought, solitude, inner truth, divine inspiration, enlightenment. Selfishness, integration, attainment. I kind of am hoping that this is the narcissistic leadership of this world having to take a step away, that they're put into isolation. I also hope that it's Earth stepping up to protect itself, because at the moment, just seeing who's taking away protective rights of the Earth for monetary gain is, you know, pretty narcissistic, and well, it's disgusting really. I think this also indicates that they're going to come to a point where they're going to have to start looking at themselves. Also, I think it's indicating that light is going to be shone upon them, so that we start, the mask that they have managed to weave into existence is going to fall away, and a lot of people are going to realise the damage that they have done, the profiteering they have done for themselves. I think also this goes for a lot of the narcissistic behaviour that I know is around. I'm actually quite surprised by how many people are affected by this. And I think it's going to be a time where those that are narcissists are going to really have to look at themselves. And maybe they will be enlightened as to who and what they should really be. Right, the final card is Judgment. So, again, it's fire, it's Pluto. Now, interesting enough, Pluto is in Aquarius at the moment. So, and has it gone retrograde? It's going to start going retrograde, so it could start bringing up more stuff again. A need to balance priorities when making choices. Answering the call to action creates new opportunities, awakening purpose, reckoning, self-assessment, atonement, rejuvenation. So hopefully by the end of June, I think Pluto's going to really shine a light on what has been covered up, and I don't think people are going to be able to cover it up much longer. We're going to see a judgment that hopefully, for those that haven't stood in the light and are not in a higher energy, they're going to have to face their own justice. Pluto always brings up the underside. Pluto is the ruler of the underworld. Maybe a couple of them are going to be heading that way. But there's going to be a judgment call. And hopefully it means that it brings us all to a better way of being and a better way of existing. So, that is your reading for June and what the new moon in Sagittarius will be bringing. And hopefully again we'll see what happens, and we'll do another one for July later on. Thanks for listening.